It's DW 6 strings. So I just got done taking my Math 1050 final, and I really just hope I did good, because if you fail the exam, you fail the entire class, and I'm not taking that class over. So I think I passed. And I studied, so I should be good. So I was thinking about you guys, and I was like, I want to teach you guys something. So I want to teach you guys how to make a beat. Now in my previous video, I told you the functionality of the MIDI keyboard that I use, which is the Akai MPK Mini 25. So today I want to go a little bit more in depth with you guys. I want to tell you guys what it takes to make a beat, everything that you have to consider when creating a beat, how to make a catchy beat, and really how to make a beat that just describes you, or a beat that just expresses who you truly are.
So here we go!
So in this video, I'm just gonna use a simple beat that I already composed earlier. But before I show you guys that beat, I just wanna talk to you guys a little bit about what it takes to truly make a good beat, or make a beat that just really expresses you or who you are. So sometimes beats just come to me. Melody just comes to me, a song comes to me, lyrics come to me, it just comes to me. I'm not musically genius enough to like just sit down and create such a beautiful song out of nowhere, because I don't have musical geniusness like that. I can't even talk right. So when the beat, melody, or whatever piece of music comes to you, the tempo, the lyrics, whatever, you want to record that. So often I have a good beat in my head, and then sometimes the melody will come right after that. And then I'll put the two together, and I'll be like, wow, this sounds good. And it'll play through my head over and over and over and over and over and over again. But as soon as I start thinking about something else, I forget the beat or melody or lyric, whatever it was. It's stressful trying to remember the beat or melody. So something that I do is record the beat or melody, or write down the lyrics, or whatever came to me. If I have time and the ability, I record it in GarageBand. There's so many pieces of technology that can allow you to record. Or even if it's a lyric, you can just write it down on a sheet of paper. You can put it in your notes on your phone. There's so many things that you can do to document whatever came to you. Documenting the thoughts that you have or the musical ideas that you have is very important. So a few things that I stressed in my previous video, which was perfect Christmas present for musicians, is to have the tempo ready. So after you've recorded whatever beat or melody you have and you're ready to record it in a music software, you want to make sure that you have a tempo. So let's say I had a different beat and the melody was 160 beats per minute. So I want to make sure that I record with that tempo. And you can record with a metronome. Depending on what music software you use, you can just type the number of beats per minute that you want and just record it right there, and it'll play that beat and you'll have your tempo. So after you have it recorded and you have the tempo together and you're already ready to record and everything in your music software, it's time to bring that beat to reality, or melody to reality. So after you've documented it, your beat, melody, or lyric, or whatever it is, you have it recorded somewhere, written down, and after you have the tempo of that beat or melody, bring that beat to reality. So this is one of the beats that just came to me one day. I had already recorded it in GarageBand and the melody just came along with it. So here's a piece of what it sounds like. So I just taught you guys basically the backbone of a song. You want to have a beat, you want to make sure that it has a tempo and that the beat goes along with the tempo, and that you have a main melody. Now, even though that's a dope beat, it can use a little bit more work. So something to consider when adding more work or adding more art to the song, you just want to really think about yourself and the message that you want to get across to your audience. So let's say you're satisfied with the backbone of your music. So let's say you wanted to work on your lyrics. There's nothing wrong with that. So think about the message of the song. So let's say that song was about college.
I don't wanna take this exam. All my mind does is scram.
So, you've reached a goal. So you've already got your tempo, your beat, and your main melody down. Now you have some lyrics. That is totally ahead of the game. You're going places if you have that much. Even if you don't want to really work on lyrics just yet and you want to just record another melody, that's totally fine. In the process of doing all this, you just want to remember the message that you want to bring to your audience. You also want to remember the genre of music that you're doing. So let's say you're doing an ambient song. You're going to want to try to use more soft, calming melodies and soft and calming beats. And even a soft and calming set of lyrics. So remember, when you're composing a song, you want to remember to document it. Make sure you get a copy of what you documented. Whether it's on a cell phone, whether it's on a computer, make sure that you can get a copy of it. Even send it to people, get a little feedback, whatever. The most important thing is documenting it and making sure that you can get a copy. When you're ready to move on from just documentation, you're ready to actually record it and work on it, make sure that you get a tempo. Make sure that you have the right beats per minute. Make sure the song has rhythm. Keeping the song with tempo gives it rhythm. After you have it documented, after you give it a little flavor and a little rhythm, it's time to compose a main melody if you want a main melody with the beat. You also want to make sure that your main melody sounds right with the tempo or rhythm that you have. So after you have the basic essentials of your song, you want to just work on it. Art is never done. There's always something you can do with art. Whether you want to work on lyrics, whether you want to work on another beat, or you want to work on some other melodies, there's something that you can do. There's always something that you can do to making an awesome song. I hope that these pieces of advice helped you, and I challenge you guys, next time you compose a song, think of these things. Or even if you want to try a different direction, that is okay. I just want you guys to compose an awesome song. I challenge you guys to be patient with yourself. Document the song, make sure you get a tempo, give it a little bit of rhythm, make sure you have a main melody if you want a main melody, and make sure that you continue working on it. Thank you guys so much for watching! Stay tuned for more content!